Hey everybody, this is week 2 up here on the Hill, and glad to be back with you and give you a quick report. The weeks are getting busier. Been spending a lot of time on my committees. Been spending some time working on the bills that I'm working on. I'll give you an update on those as we move forward. Some of the big bills that we talked about on the floor this week, I'll start off with today. Today we passed HJR 3, which was the Article 5 Constitution Amendment Resolution. And I'll let you all know that I did vote for that, and I'll tell you why I voted for that. I was receiving a lot of calls and a lot of emails, receiving a lot of information on both sides of that particular resolution, for and against. And I have to be very honest, it was a very difficult decision for me. But I finally ended up voting yes because I just felt like the government, the federal government, has done way too much overreach into our state rights, into our state sovereignty, and we need to fight more to keep our sovereign state intact, and Utah really should take the lead on this. And so I voted yes for that because I think it's so important, and that's what one of the most important principles for me is protecting Utah state sovereignty. One of the other great bills that we passed, actually resolutions, it was HCR 11 and HCR 12. These were the resolutions that tell the federal government that we do not appreciate the Bears Ears National Monument designation, and the resolution is a message to the President of the United States and to the federal government that we want that repealed as a state. So I was very proud to vote yes on that. HCR 12 was a similar resolution to do the same thing for the Escalante National Park, which was done by President Clinton about 20 years ago. So the goal is to the ongoing battle to make sure the federal lands, the federal public lands, start getting back to where they belong, which is in the state. And both of these examples are examples of land grabs. I have no issues with setting aside and protecting our jewels of our country and of our state, but to take 1.9 and 1.3 million acres of Utah land, most of that is not what should be designated as a national monument or park. So I was, again, very proud to vote in favor of those resolutions. Finally, I introduced this week HB 259. It's a great bill. This extends the rights of those who find themselves in a self-defense situation. We've had a law in the books for many, many years, since the 90s, that says we do not have to retreat when we're threatened by unlawful force. And but what was happening is there's been several instances where that occurred, and then they would end up in court or in depositions or hearings where the prosecutors would actually ask them why you didn't retreat to safety when you have no duty to do so. So this bill is receiving a lot of great applause, and so I'm very excited about that, and it's going to extend that right even further for those who find themselves in a self-defense situation. So that's the recap for this week. Please contact me. I love hearing receiving your emails and your phone calls. I will just say a lot of the communication I received regarding the Constitution Convention was from out of state and from out of our district. So I'd really like to hear a lot more from you, the constituents in District 6. Thank you, and have a great weekend.